Hey everybody, I hope you're doing well. I'm Jacob, and in this video I wanted to share my entire crypto portfolio as well as talk about some of the key projects that I'm invested in. I've always been a traditional investor investing in blue chip stocks that pay dividends, but about 6 months ago, crypto really caught my eye, so I started to do a lot of research about these different types of projects, different blockchains, and after all of that, I became really bullish on crypto, and I truly do believe that it's going to be our future. Now, I'm just an average guy. I don't get paid to make any videos. I'm learning along the way, just like a lot of you are, and I think we're in a really exciting time right now. So I set my personal goal to achieve $40,000 per year of completely passive income, whether that be from dividends in the stock market or crypto. So if you're interested in following along on my journey of achieving $40,000 per year in passive income, or you just want to learn more about crypto and investing in general, then this is going to be a great journey. Before we dive in, I urge you guys to hit that like and subscribe button. It really helps my channel grow, and it'll give you guys notifications whenever I post a video. And as always, this is not financial advice, so please do your own research before investing. Just because I talk about these projects and I invest in them doesn't mean you should take all your hard-earned money and invest in them as well. Ultimately, you have to do what's best for you, so with that being said, let's dive into the portfolio. Alright, so we're just going to hop over into Excel, and this is where I put all of my portfolio data. I found in crypto that it's really hard to find an application that tracks all of your investments. The best that I've seen so far is DBank, but that doesn't track some of these smaller projects. So it admittedly is a bit of a pain to track the portfolio. It's a lot of manual work, but I'm trying to make it as automated as possible. But anyway, so far I've invested about $4,780. And right now, the portfolio is valued just above $4,100. And I will admit, it is a little bit hard to look at this portfolio and tell you guys that crypto is going to be our future when I'm down 14%. But crypto is a really volatile thing. And 15% swings in your portfolio, it's just something you're going to have to live with if you're in the crypto world. And right now I have the most money tied up into Phantom. And my reason for having a majority of my crypto in Phantom is because I believe it's one of the best blockchains out there. From a technical standpoint, it's a blockchain that is very scalable, it's very fast, and it's super, super cheap. Now, Phantom is in the top 40 of all crypto coins. I think right now it's about rank number 37. But based on the technology behind it, I think it's a top 10 crypto. And it may take a while for it to be in the top 10, but I think it's a very good safety play because there's a great community of developers making projects on it. It's got a fairly large market cap compared to a lot of other projects, so I don't think it's going away anytime soon. It's an L1 chain. And so far, from my experience, the Phantom community has been amazing. Now, Phantom has been a little rocky the past few days because a really well-known developer, his name is Andre Cronje, he's behind the Yearn Finance application and a few other big ones, but he actually decided not to be a developer for crypto anymore. And since he was working primarily in the Phantom ecosystem and really closely with the Phantom team, a lot of investors got scared and sold off their Phantom, and the price went down pretty significantly in the past couple of days. But the beauty of cryptocurrency is that it's not run by one single person. It's run by a community of developers who continuously innovate. So even knowing Andre was a very good developer and very well known, just because he's leaving doesn't mean that the ecosystem is going to crash. My next biggest position is in Anchor Protocol. And what Anchor Protocol is you invest this stablecoin, it's called UST, you deposit that into Anchor, and you earn about 19.5% annually. It's a really cool application, especially during a bear market, because you invest a stablecoin that has no price volatility, and you're earning 19.5% annually, which in the crypto world may not be amazing, but it sure beats the heck out of the stock market where you earn 7 to 10% annually over a long period of time. And I consider Anchor sort of like a bank account where you just deposit money, you earn interest, and if you want to move it out, you can easily do that and invest in some other projects. Next up is Dash. And Dash has been around in the crypto world for quite a while now. And what Dash aims to be is a payment system. It's meant to be very fast, easy, and cheap, and really just another way for people to transfer money back and forth. And Dash was actually my first exposure to crypto. because I bought it on a traditional brokerage called Webull. And Webull is an application where you can trade both stocks and crypto. And I first started out trading a few stocks, but then when they introduced crypto, I kind of wanted to dabble just a little bit in that, so I bought some Dash. And I bought it kind of at a bad time because I picked it up for about $175 and now it's worth about $90. But I'm just going to keep it in Webull until we have our next bull run, and then maybe at that time it'll hit above 200 or possibly even 400. Because if you look at the price action over the past few bull runs, Dash has hit very good numbers. And since there is real utility with Dash, I think it's very possible to hit over 200 or possibly even 400. And if you are newer to crypto and you don't have a hardware wallet like a Ledger yet, investing through one of these traditional brokerages like Webull or Robinhood can be a good idea. The only real issue is you cannot move your crypto off of those platforms. So while those applications are not ideal for more advanced crypto traders, they can definitely be beneficial if you just want to get a little bit of exposure. Next up is Atlas Cloud. Now, Atlas Cloud is a node as a service project, and I've been invested with them for about 2 months now. I actually got in at the launch, and it's pretty much identical to a project called Strongblock, if you ever heard of that. But essentially what it is you buy 10 Atlas tokens. Then you can take those 10 tokens and you create a node. And once you create a node, you earn 0.1 Atlas tokens every single day. And once you create a node, your 10 tokens are gone. So in theory, to break even on your investment, you have to wait about 100 days. And that's if everything stays the same. And in the past few weeks, Atlas has been trading around $300 per token. So if you do want to set up a node, it's going to cost roughly $3,000. Since I got in at launch, I was able to pick up my first node for really cheap. And following that, I invested a little bit more and I actually picked up a second node. So basically, I'm earning 0.2 Atlas every single day. Now, when it comes to node projects like this, Strongblock was the first one. And in the past couple of months, a lot of different node projects have been popping up. But Atlas is surprisingly one of the node projects that are talked about very little. From what I've seen so far with the dev team, they seem very smart, very capable of bringing innovation to this project. It seems like they have a lot of cool things in the works. And over time, my plan is to keep compounding my nodes. One of my goals is to have about 10 nodes so I can generate 1 Atlas token per day. And my basic strategy with this is I have been selling off my Atlas and transferring it into Phantom, just because Phantom is a little bit more liquid. And that's my way of de-risking myself, just in case something would happen, because, this is a smaller project and it is in my high risk category. But my long-term goal with Atlas is to keep compounding my nodes, and hopefully it's a revenue driver for a long time to come. Reaper Farm is my next biggest holding, and I do plan to put a lot more money into Reaper Farm, but Reaper is essentially an auto compounder, and the team behind Reaper is awesome. They're called the Byte Masons. They really focus on building high quality and very secure contracts. And that's what I love, because you have a lot of these smaller protocols releasing their smart contracts, and then something bad happens, whether it's an exploit or whatever, and that can destroy a project. But having a development team with solid fundamentals really gives me a lot of hope for this project and all future projects that they create. But essentially what Reaper does is you deposit a LP token on their platform, and then they take that LP token and they generate you a lot of interest. Right now I'm testing out the platform to see how it works. This is what I like to do with a lot of crypto projects. I'll put just a small amount of money at first to see how everything works. And then once I'm comfortable, I'll invest a larger amount. Within Reaper, I'm in their Boo single-sided crypt. With that, I buy Boo on SpookySwap, which is their governance token. Then I deposit that into Reaper, and I earn about 160%. And another reason I like the Byte Masons, the developers behind Reaper Farm, is because they release a lot of really great learning material. So you can check out their website. I think it's bytemasons.com. But they actually just released an article about the entirety of crypto throughout the month of February. They give you some really good insights about the Phantom ecosystem, other big crypto blockchains and projects, and they even talk about real-life events and how it affects crypto, whether it be the Russia and Ukraine conflict, crypto Super Bowl commercials, and just really cool stuff like that. So if you do want to learn more about crypto, you can check out the Byte Masons website. They got some really great material. And my last hold is Bitcoin. Now, I don't have a lot, but I definitely want to get more. I do consider Bitcoin a low-risk investment within the crypto world because as mass adoption happens, obviously the first coin people are going to think of is Bitcoin. And there really is a lot of use cases currently happening within Bitcoin, and I think it's only going to grow. Anyway, those are my current crypto holdings. And looking at the crypto value over time, there's a sharp spike here in early January because I put a lot of money into crypto to invest into Atlas Cloud to pick up my second node. And then, like I said, once you create a node, those 10 tokens are gone, so the portfolio value drops pretty sharply. But then due to the constant earning of Atlas tokens and the appreciation of crypto over that time, the portfolio shot up to about $4,000, and that's just kind of where it is now. And my last chart over here is the risk allocation. And what I like to do with each crypto project is I score it based on risk. I factor in a lot of variables with each project, and then I'll rate it 1 through 10. And then wherever it falls on the scale, I know how to implement it into my overall crypto strategy. So that's my portfolio, guys. I did want to get this out there. I know the market has been really crazy, but I do think it's going to get better, and I'm really excited for the future. And that's going to wrap up the video. Thank you so much for watching. And once again, if you did enjoy the video, please hit that like and subscribe button. It really helps me out. And if you have a question about anything, drop it below in the comments and I would be happy to answer. Thank you so much and good luck investing.